Hello, everyone. This is Evangelist Walesa Norris, and I am just coming to you guys to let you know about my podcast on emotional healing. It has dropped this Saturday, and every week I will be having a new podcast on emotional healing, talking about how we can heal from just dysfunctional backgrounds, dysfunctional thinking, narcissistic and toxic abuse. Because I get that most people just wasn't raised correctly or on the values and principles of love. And that's what we're missing in our nation, in our country, in our families, in our communities. And once we bring back the ways of love, consideration, kindness, just being able to bear one another's burdens without laughing at someone's downfall, without getting a high off of somebody else's situation or setback, because you have to know that one day someone's situation may one day be your own. And so I'm speaking on emotional healing on my podcast, and like I said, the first one dropped today. I'm speaking on my vision for the show, so it's not much information, but it's just where I'm headed with my show this time around. As you guys know, or you don't know, I have done other radio stations before, but I just feel like this was a need that God put in my heart, that people need to heal emotionally. Once we get to the root of the problem, what is causing this evil spirit, narcissistic and toxicity to come about that has dominated our nations, our families, our friend circles, our career field, then each one can teach one, and we all can bring back the love, so we all may be healed. And so with that being said, I also offer coaching services, one-on-one coaching, because I myself is not perfect. I never operated in narcissistic personality, but I did grow up in some type of dysfunction. And when you grow up in that type of environment, you can't help but to have some of those qualities or those characters, but you are 100% um, able to change them, and should want to change them to bring about generational blessings for your children, for your friends, just to be the difference. And if that is you out there, I want to see you win. It is hard to overcome. It's easy to do the negative thing, but it is hard to do the right thing and the positive thing. But going the right way will bring you many blessings, and you can sleep well at night knowing that you work hard, that you don't have a guilty conscience, that you know that you haven't intentionally harm people. Because even when you do intentionally harm people, and that's what I want to tell people with the narcissistic personality, it may look like they're happy because this and that has happened to someone, or they attacked somebody who meant them no harm. That's because they are hurt inside, and it may look like it for a little while, but inwardly they are dying inside. They have no feelings, they have no heart, they have no love in their heart for people, and they have to be at home with that empty spirit. Anything that they get, anything that they show as if they are happy, that is all a facade, because narcissistic personalities operate in deception, jealousy, envy, everything opposite of love. That is a narcissistic personality. Now, I tell people, toxic people can be equally as harsh because of their words too, but they have morals about themselves. Some of them be like, no, it's just certain things I'm just not going to do to people. And like I said, with me growing up in a kind of dysfunctional background myself, I had some toxic ways, and me and my brother, the one who has died, rest in peace. And I just thank God for putting my brother and just certain friends I grew up with in my life that had some sense, that God got to first before he got to me, that helped me just bring me back on the right track. But like I said, as growing up and even in my adulthood, me and my brother, we would go back and forth, especially when we got mad. We can get harsh at each other, say harsh words, but it was just certain things we just won't do to each other, because we knew it was about the love in a relationship. Now, narcissistic personality, they don't operate on love at all. They are not looking for love in no relationship. What they are looking for is somebody to feed their ego. And what is ego? Pride. They want to feel like life is a competition. Life is all about winning. And then they find out way too late that they wasted all their energy, all that negative energy, all that time into something that brought them no happiness, and then they end up alone because they then backstabbed, betrayed, and did all these type of things to people. And I don't want people to end up like that. So this is why I'm doing my podcast on emotional healing, and I offer coaching service. I also have an online course that you can get that teach you steps how to heal and how to change and how to bring your faith back in God, because God is the creator of all things. He is the creator of love, and he teaches us how to love. But so many people don't read the Bible, or they claim they don't understand it. So in my online digital course, I break it down that even a child can understand how to turn from negative thinking to positive thinking to bring about that positive change that we all need. I'm still working on some of the ways myself. So God bless you all. Check out my podcast. It's called Healing is Possible. It's on Anchor. And I will post like a flyer up or something about it. But God bless you all. Check out my podcast. Get my online course if you're ready for a change. If you know your actions, your words, your behavior has not been well, you can bring the love back in your family, your friend group, your community. You can be that difference, and God will smile down on you. You don't have to do the easy thing and be negative and join in with everybody negative, because what does that get you? They ain't gonna do nothing. The same crowd you doing that with is gonna be the ones that turn on you. That's how the enemy works, because he's not for you either. Once you allow Satan to use you, he's gonna turn all his evil schemes back on you. And Satan is not the author of love, mercy, compassion, understanding. When you get in that situation, you're going to want to have somebody to have love, compassion, mercy, forgiveness for you. But because Satan planted in your mind jealousy, hate, envy, all this toward other people, when it's your turn, do you think he's going to send somebody in your path to have compassion? That's just not who Satan is. He's going to send people just like how he sent you in other people's life. That vicious, that harsh, that cruel. But when you cry out to God and when you repent with your actions and say, you know what, I really am sorry. I really am working on change. I do realize that I've been operating wrong. I've been doing the wrong things. Then God will send people that will show you that mercy, that compassion, that brother, that sister that's going to grab your hand and help you up. But you have to want to be that type of person. So again, check out my podcast. It's talking about my vision of the show, and God bless you all.